Are you stronger than you think? In a world that often tests our resilience, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on mental strength and fortitude. Stoicism isn't just a relic of the past, it's a guide for thriving in today's unpredictable world. What if the strength you seek is already within you, waiting to be discovered? In this video, we're going to explore 9 signs of mental strength, drawing from Stoic principles and modern insights. Imagine being able to navigate life's challenges with grace, purpose, and resilience. These traits not only help you face adversity, but also lead to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. So let's dive in and uncover the strength that sets you apart. 1. Self-awareness. Have you ever felt like a ship adrift in a storm, reacting to the waves instead of charting your own course? In the tumultuous sea of life, self-awareness is the compass that guides us toward tranquility and resilience. It's the profound understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and triggers, and the recognition of how they shape our actions. In today's world, where distractions and external pressures bombard us relentlessly, self-awareness is not merely a philosophical concept, it's a vital tool for navigating the complexities of modern existence. The ancient Stoics, like Socrates, recognized the profound importance of knowing thyself. This principle, echoing through the centuries, lies at the heart of self-improvement and resilience. It's about peering into the depths of our being, acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, and understanding the motivations behind our actions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted in his Meditations, "Look well into thyself, there is a source of strength which will always spring up, if thou wilt always look." Oprah Winfrey's inspiring journey exemplifies the transformative power of self-awareness. In her talks, shows, and books like What I Know for Sure, she candidly shares her experiences of overcoming childhood trauma and cultivating self-love. Through therapy and introspection, she confronted her deepest fears and understood their impact on her life. This courageous act of self-discovery allowed her to heal, find her voice, and inspire millions around the world. Her words, captured in countless interviews and presentations, serve as beacons of hope, reminding us that self-awareness is not a destination but a lifelong journey. Oprah's story, woven into the fabric of her media empire, is a testament to the fact that self-awareness is not about self-criticism, it's about self-compassion and growth. It's about recognizing that we are all works in progress, and that every stumble is an opportunity to learn and rise stronger. Imagine the serenity of pausing amidst chaos, taking a deep breath, and simply observing the storm within. Self-awareness empowers us to respond to life's challenges with intention, rather than reacting impulsively. It's the ability to recognize when stress builds, and instead of lashing out, choosing a mindful walk in nature or a few moments of quiet meditation. Start a journal to track your thoughts and feelings. Pay attention to your body's subtle signals when stress begins to creep in. Challenge those negative thought patterns that hold you back, replacing them with empowering affirmations. Remember, every step towards self-awareness is a step toward a more fulfilling and resilient life. 2. Perseverance. Have you ever found yourself standing at the foot of a mountain, its peak shrouded in mist, the path ahead uncertain? In such moments, doubt creeps in, whispering of surrender. Yet deep within the human spirit lies a wellspring of resilience, an indomitable force that urges us onward. Perseverance. In a world obsessed with instant gratification and fleeting triumphs, perseverance stands as a testament to the enduring power of the human will. It is the unwavering commitment to our goals, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles. This virtue, deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy, is not merely a matter of grit or determination, it is a way of life, a conscious choice to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, understood that adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. Rather than succumbing to despair, they advocated for facing challenges with courage and resilience. To them, obstacles were not roadblocks, but stepping stones on the path to self-mastery. As Marcus Aurelius eloquently stated in his Meditations, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This profound insight encapsulates the Stoic approach to perseverance, to transform obstacles into opportunities, to find strength in the face of adversity. Angela Duckworth's exploration of grit echoes these Stoic principles. In her book Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, she delves into the psychology of perseverance, revealing that it is not innate talent or intelligence that predicts success, but rather the combination of passion and perseverance she terms grit. Her research at West Point Military Academy further solidifies this notion, demonstrating that cadets with higher grit scores were more likely to graduate, even surpassing those with initially higher aptitude or physical abilities. Duckworth's work serves as a modern-day testament to the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, reminding us that true achievement lies not in avoiding challenges, but in embracing them with unwavering determination. Through her postcards from the field, presentations at conferences, and the pages of her book, Duckworth paints a vivid picture of perseverance in action. She shares stories of individuals who have overcome tremendous obstacles through sheer grit and determination, inspiring readers to tap into their own reservoirs of resilience. Her work serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, we possess the power to persevere and achieve our goals. Whether it's the athlete pushing through the burning fatigue of a grueling workout, the aspiring artist facing rejection after rejection, or the student struggling to grasp a complex concept, perseverance is the key that unlocks their full potential. It is the unwavering belief in oneself, the refusal to succumb to doubt, and the relentless pursuit of one's dreams, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. In your own life, reflect on the challenges you have faced. Recall those moments when doubt threatened to consume you, yet you found the inner fortitude to carry on. What goals are you currently pursuing that demand unwavering determination? Embrace the Stoic mindset and Duckworth's insights, viewing obstacles not as setbacks, but as opportunities to test your mettle and emerge stronger. Break down your ambitions into smaller, achievable milestones, celebrating each victory along the way. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who will uplift and inspire you. Remember, perseverance is not a solitary endeavor. It thrives in the company of those who share your unwavering commitment to growth. By choosing perseverance, you tap into a wellspring of inner strength that transcends limitations and empowers you to achieve the extraordinary. Embrace the journey, even when the path is arduous, for the rewards of perseverance are immeasurable. It is in the face of adversity that we discover our true potential, forging a spirit that is unyielding, resilient, and eternally bound to the pursuit of our dreams. 3. Self-control. Every decision we make shapes our future, yet some moments require more than just choice. They demand discipline. The ability to exercise self-control in the face of temptation defines not just our short-term actions, but the trajectory of our entire lives. In a society dominated by instant gratification and constant distractions, self-control becomes a rare and valuable skill. Whether it's resisting the urge to check your phone during work or choosing a healthy snack over junk food, these small but significant moments are where real strength is born. In line with the Stoic philosophy, Epictetus reminded us of the vital need to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. The external world may throw challenges our way, but how we respond to them, that's ours to command. Self-control is the cornerstone of this Stoic ideal, empowering us to focus on the aspects of life we can influence. We cannot always change the circumstances, but we can control our reactions. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can transform how we navigate temptation and adversity, allowing us to cultivate inner peace despite the chaos around us. A modern-day example of this principle in action can be found in Tony Robbins, who famously transformed his life through the practice of self-discipline and personal responsibility. Robbins, once struggling with addiction, not only overcame his personal battles but used them as fuel for growth. In his book Awaken the Giant Within, Robbins talks about the power of mastering your decisions, how every action, from managing impulses to delaying gratification, is a reflection of your values. This perspective aligns deeply with Stoic thought, where our decisions define our character, not the circumstances we find ourselves in. Robbins' teachings extend beyond theory. His life story, presentations, and seminars offer countless practical strategies for developing self-control, from the 2-minute rule for beating procrastination to visualizing success before facing a daunting task. Robbins teaches people how to channel their impulses into positive actions. In many of his talks, he emphasizes the importance of surrounding oneself with a supportive environment, people who encourage discipline and growth, mirroring the Stoic principle of choosing wise companions. The journey toward mastering self-control isn't a solitary one, and Robbins exemplifies how community can reinforce our ability to stay disciplined. By learning to control our impulses, we unlock not just greater productivity but emotional freedom. We are no longer prisoners to fleeting desires, but masters of our own destiny. Whether it's overcoming addiction, managing daily tasks, or making healthier choices, self-control brings clarity and direction to our lives. Reflect on your own experience. When was the last time you felt in control of your decisions? What steps can you take today to strengthen your self-discipline? 4. Discipline. Have you ever thought about what distinguishes high achievers from others? The ability to maintain self-discipline emerges as a fundamental trait that drives them to success. Discipline is not merely about following rules, it is the key to developing positive habits that build sustainable success. In the context of Stoicism, Seneca, one of the greatest philosophers, asserted that self-discipline is essential for achieving virtue and self-control. He famously stated, "There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so." This suggests that our daily habits and the discipline we exercise in our lives not only help us reach our goals, but also shape how we perceive and evaluate our existence. Self-discipline enables us to overcome temptations and challenges, allowing us to stay true to our chosen path. Angela Duckworth, in her acclaimed book Grit: The Power of Passion and Perseverance, expands the concept of discipline by emphasizing the importance of perseverance. She points out that discipline is not just a critical factor but also a foundation for developing grit and determination. Duckworth has researched and interviewed many Olympic athletes, artists, and successful individuals across various fields. Through these stories, she highlights that those who possess high levels of discipline and perseverance are often the ones willing to push through adversity, accept failure, and keep striving. In her presentations and workshops, Duckworth illustrates that discipline can be cultivated through building habits and consistent practice. A notable example she shares is that of Olympic athletes who train rigorously every day, regardless of fatigue or pressure. These athletes require not only innate talent, but also the discipline to adhere to training regimens, nutritional plans, and mental fortitude. She emphasizes that grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals, which resonates with the Stoic philosophy. As you reflect on your journey, consider times when you've hesitated to pursue your goals. You might start with simple habits like maintaining a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Additionally, try dedicating at least 15 minutes each day to practice a new skill, whether it's writing, playing a musical instrument, or engaging in sports. These small, consistent actions will accumulate over time, leading to significant changes. By nurturing self-discipline, you will uncover a new sense of strength and freedom in your life. No longer constrained by external distractions, you will confidently navigate your own path. I encourage you to share in the comments your personal discipline habits or those you plan to adopt. By committing to self-discipline and sharing your achievements with the community, you not only foster your personal growth but also inspire others to embark on their own journeys of self-improvement. 5. Adaptability. Life's unexpected twists often push us in directions we never anticipated. You're moving along in your daily routine when suddenly an unforeseen event throws you off course. What do? Do you panic, or do you find strength in the unknown? This ability to adapt, especially when life doesn't go as planned, is a defining characteristic of true mental resilience. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the belief that change is inevitable. Heraclitus once said, "The only constant is change," a phrase that has guided many through life's unpredictable nature. Instead of resisting the natural flow of events, Stoics urge us to accept them and focus on what we can control: our mindset and response. This philosophical approach encourages us to see each challenge not as a disruption but as an opportunity to grow stronger. Adaptability is not just about philosophical ideals, however. Brené Brown, in her groundbreaking work, brings these ancient ideas into modern relevance. In her book Daring Greatly, and through countless presentations, Brown explores how embracing vulnerability, the very essence of uncertainty, has the power to transform our lives. Initially, she, like many of us, struggled with the concept. Brown's early work highlighted her discomfort with vulnerability, a space where she felt weak and out of control. But through research and personal reflection, she uncovered the profound strength that comes from accepting life's uncertainties. In Daring Greatly, Brown shares her realization that the things we often avoid: fear of the unknown, exposure to failure, or emotional risk are actually the very things that cultivate courage and resilience. She learned that it's in these moments of vulnerability where we grow, much like the Stoic belief that strength emerges when we accept the uncontrollable aspects of life. Her work with leaders and organizations demonstrated that those willing to embrace uncertainty not only foster innovation but also create environments of psychological safety where growth and adaptation are possible. Consider her iconic TED Talk, The Power of Vulnerability, where Brown expands on how leaning into uncertainty can unlock deeper connections, creativity, and personal strength. She challenges the common misconception that vulnerability equals weakness. Instead, she frames it as a doorway to resilience. When we allow ourselves to embrace the unknown, we become more adaptable and ultimately more capable of handling life's challenges. This mirrors the Stoic perspective that by accepting what we cannot control, we find strength in our response. But let's make this personal. Perhaps a significant change recently disrupted your life. How did you react? Did you feel thrown off course, or did you find a way to adjust and move forward? We've all faced moments of uncertainty where the future felt daunting. But what if instead of dreading the unknown, you chose to see it as a chance to grow, to become more resilient? That mindset shift from fearing change to embracing it can unlock a powerful sense of adaptability. Brené Brown's research and personal journey remind us that adaptability isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of change. It's not passive acceptance, but an active choice to lean into discomfort, trusting that the unknown holds opportunities for growth. This is the key takeaway from both Stoicism and modern psychology. Mental strength comes from embracing the things we fear most: uncertainty, vulnerability, and change. To build this resilience in your own life, start small. The next time you're faced with an unexpected challenge, take a step back and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation make me stronger? By reframing the narrative, you'll find that adaptability becomes second nature. Over time, you'll approach each new twist not with dread but with confidence. So let's take a moment to reflect. What recent change challenged you, and how did you respond? Share your experience, and this week, choose one unexpected situation to face with a new mindset of adaptability. The more we embrace change, the more we unlock our potential for resilience and growth. 6. Empathy. When was the last time you felt truly understood by someone? That feeling of being heard, of having someone connect with your emotions on a deeper level, is more than just comforting. It's a testament to the power of empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and resonate with the emotions of others, is often what distinguishes mentally strong individuals. In a world that moves at an unprecedented pace, where personal achievement frequently overshadows emotional connection, those who practice empathy are rare and remarkable. They have the gift of bridging the gap between themselves and others, fostering understanding and offering support in a time where genuine human connection seems to be in short supply. But empathy goes beyond simply feeling for others. It requires active understanding and engagement with their experiences, making it a crucial skill for navigating the complexities of modern relationships and challenges. From a Stoic perspective, empathy isn't just a personal strength, it's an essential duty we owe to one another. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, often reflected on the interconnectedness of humanity. In his meditations, he emphasized that understanding others is at the heart of living a virtuous life. The Stoics believed that empathy was the key to maintaining compassion, even in the face of adversity. They taught that the struggles and joys of others are not foreign obstacles but shared human experiences. For Marcus Aurelius, true strength lay in recognizing the pain and happiness of others as your own. He once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to love. Love and the bond between people were central to his Stoic practice. To him, empathy wasn't merely an emotion, but a rational choice to understand and support others, a responsibility that binds us all in society. This ancient philosophy finds a compelling parallel in the modern world through figures like Oprah Winfrey, who embodies the transformative power of empathy. Through her work, whether in interviews, public speeches, or charitable endeavors, Oprah demonstrates that empathy is far from passive. It's an active force that can bring about profound change. Her interviews on The Oprah Winfrey Show exemplify how creating a safe and welcoming space for others to share their stories can lead to moments of deep connection and healing. Oprah's gift lies not only in asking questions but in truly listening, making her guests feel seen and heard in ways that resonate far beyond the screen. In her memoir, What I Know for Sure, Oprah emphasizes this approach: everyone just wants to be heard. The greatest gift you can give someone is your full attention, without judgment, just to listen. This philosophy mirrors the Stoic belief that empathy isn't about providing answers but about being fully present for others. Oprah's empathetic approach doesn't end with her words. In her Golden Globe speech in 2018, she powerfully advocated for people to speak their truth and create spaces where others could do the same, directly aligning with the Stoic ideals of shared human experience. Yet for Oprah, empathy isn't just a matter of conversation, it must lead to action. Through initiatives like her Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, she has demonstrated that when empathy is paired with action, it has the power to reshape lives. Whether through the ancient wisdom of Marcus Aurelius or the modern example of Oprah Winfrey, empathy emerges as a key sign of mental strength. For the Stoics, empathy leads to inner peace and resilience. For Oprah, it brings healing and empowerment. In both ancient philosophy and contemporary practice, empathy is not only a sign of strength but also a guiding force that can shape a more compassionate and understanding world. The next time someone shares their thoughts or difficulties with you, remember the lessons from both Marcus Aurelius and Oprah. Pause, listen, and give your full attention. Instead of rushing to solve or fix, simply be present. In doing so, you'll discover that empathy, far from making you vulnerable, actually fortifies your mental strength. In a society that often values individual success over collective well-being, empathy is a powerful reminder that true strength lies in our capacity to connect with and uplift those around us. 7. Positive thinking. Have you ever found yourself wondering how some individuals maintain optimism, even in the midst of life's most difficult challenges? What sets them apart is not an absence of struggle, but their ability to embrace positive thinking, a mindset that empowers them to seek solutions instead of getting trapped by problems. This approach to life isn't about blind hope or ignoring reality. Rather, it's the skill of reshaping thoughts to focus on opportunities, growth, and actionable steps. In a world full of uncertainties, the need for positive thinking is more urgent than ever. Today, we are surrounded by complex challenges, work pressures, personal setbacks, and the unpredictability of the global landscape. An optimistic mindset doesn't ignore these realities. Instead, it equips us with the mental tools to face them head-on. When we focus on what we can control, our responses, thoughts, and attitude, we unlock a wellspring of potential and resilience. The foundation of this mental strength is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic thinker, famously taught that while external events are beyond our control, our internal responses are fully within our grasp. This Stoic principle forms the core of positive thinking. We cannot dictate what happens to us, but we can choose how we perceive and react to it. When we shift our mindset toward constructive thinking, we begin to experience greater mental freedom and peace. This idea is central to Stoic teachings and aligns seamlessly with the power of optimism. Epictetus emphasized that by mastering our thoughts, we gain mastery over our emotions, allowing us to remain calm and composed amidst chaos. While Stoicism provides a philosophical foundation, modern figures like Oprah Winfrey bring these lessons into contemporary life. Oprah has been a vocal advocate for the power of positive thinking, and through her books, interviews, and presentations, she has shared how focusing on the good can lead to profound personal transformation. In her best-selling book, What I Know for Sure, Oprah writes about her personal journey of reframing adversity into growth, turning challenges into stepping stones for success. She consistently emphasizes that believing in oneself and maintaining a positive outlook can help anyone overcome obstacles. One of the most powerful ways Oprah communicates the importance of positive thinking is through her widely watched presentation series, such as Oprah's Life Class. In these sessions, she draws on her own life experiences, sharing stories of moments where optimism and resilience helped her navigate hardship. For instance, in one episode, she recounts how losing her job as a television news anchor, an event she initially saw as devastating, ultimately led her to the opportunity that shaped her career in talk shows. By choosing to focus on the possibilities, not the loss, Oprah reframed this setback as a new beginning, exemplifying how powerful a mindset shift can be. To further illustrate, consider Oprah's The Wisdom of Sundays, a compilation of her most profound insights from her Super Soul conversations. In this book, she reiterates the transformative power of positive thinking, especially in moments of doubt and difficulty. One recurring theme is the idea that reframing negative thoughts into positive ones allows us to take control of our narrative, empowering us to write our own story, rather than letting circumstances dictate it. This is very much aligned with Stoic philosophy, choosing how to respond, rather than being at the mercy of external events. But have you ever wondered how often you let your failures define you? What if you started to see your failures not as final, but as valuable opportunities to learn? In Stoicism, this concept is called amor fati, the love of one's destiny, whatever it brings. Oprah often reflects this principle when she encourages people to embrace every part of their journey, understanding that every moment, good or bad, plays a role in shaping their personal growth. This concept of love of destiny, combined with positive thinking, empowers people to take back control of their circumstances. The benefits of positive thinking: less anxiety, more emotional stability, and a sense of inner strength. When you align your thinking with the Stoic mindset and follow Oprah's advice to focus on the positive, you open yourself up to growth, recovery, and success. Positive thinking is more than just a mindset, it's a practice, one that requires daily attention but yields lifelong rewards. 8. Continuous learning. Many of us move through life on autopilot, focusing on routines without ever questioning whether we're actually expanding our knowledge and understanding. When was the last time you stepped outside of your comfort zone and learned something new? This question often serves as a powerful reminder of how crucial it is to embrace continuous learning, not only for personal growth but for mental resilience as well. The Stoic philosophers, particularly Seneca, emphasized the lifelong pursuit of wisdom, encouraging us to view knowledge not as a static achievement, but as an ongoing journey. Today, the mentally strong commit to learning as a way to build their inner strength and handle life's challenges. In Stoic philosophy, learning is seen as a vital component of a well-lived life. Seneca famously said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live," underscoring the Stoic belief that knowledge is never fully mastered but should be pursued every day. For the Stoics, wisdom was the ultimate goal, something that could only be achieved through continuous reflection and self-improvement. They believed that acquiring knowledge helps one master their emotions, make better decisions, and approach adversity with reason and calm. This philosophy still resonates today. Those who prioritize learning are better equipped to navigate an unpredictable world and are less likely to be thrown off course by challenges. This ancient wisdom aligns with the reality we face in today's rapidly changing world. In an era where technological advancements and global shifts happen at breakneck speed, the ability to adapt is critical. Continuous learning is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether you are trying to stay relevant in your career, improve your relationships, or simply keep pace with societal changes, learning new things gives you an edge. Those who embrace learning and growth are better prepared to thrive in this fast-moving environment, much like the Stoics who believed that self-knowledge is key to overcoming life's difficulties. In her research, Angela Duckworth, a leading figure in modern psychology, provides a contemporary perspective on how continuous learning is essential for building mental strength. Duckworth's work on grit, the combination of passion and perseverance, demonstrates that mental toughness is not just about enduring hardships, but about continuously seeking improvement. In her book, Grit, the Power of Passion and Perseverance, Duckworth explains that the most successful individuals aren't necessarily the smartest or most talented, but those who are committed to learning and growth. She found that those who achieve greatness are often those who remain curious, constantly seek feedback, and never stop challenging themselves. This mirrors the Stoic mindset, which encourages lifelong learning as a way to fortify the mind and soul. Duckworth's research highlights how continuous learning fuels perseverance. High achievers across different fields, whether athletes, musicians, or business leaders, aren't just born with talent, they develop it through hard work, learning, and refining their skills. Take the example of Michael Phelps, the world-renowned swimmer, who didn't succeed solely due to natural ability, but because of his commitment to learning from every experience, whether a win or a setback. Each challenge, no matter how small, was an opportunity for growth. This relentless pursuit of improvement is what Duckworth calls grit, and it is a hallmark of mental strength. The mentally strong, like the Stoics, understand that setbacks are not roadblocks but lessons that help us grow stronger. If you're looking to incorporate continuous learning into your life, there are a few practical steps to get started. First, set clear learning goals. Identify an area of interest or skill that excites or challenges you. Whether it's mastering a new technical tool or improving your communication skills, having a clear objective will guide your efforts. Next, commit to a learning routine. Dedicate a small portion of each day to expanding your knowledge, whether that's through reading, taking an online course, or engaging in thought-provoking conversations. Small, consistent steps add up to significant growth over time. Finally, seek feedback and embrace new challenges. As Duckworth emphasizes, constructive criticism is essential for growth. By seeking out feedback and tackling difficult tasks, you develop the grit that strengthens both your mind and spirit. Integrity. When was the last time you were confronted with a choice that challenged everything you stand for? It's often in these defining moments that our true character is revealed. Integrity is more than just making morally sound decisions, it is the bedrock of mental resilience and strength. It requires us to adhere to our core values, even when the easier path seems far more tempting. This commitment to living authentically is what separates those who merely survive from those who truly thrive, embodying the ideals of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, taught that a virtuous life is the only life worth living. He believed that integrity, alongside courage and wisdom, was essential to human flourishing. For the Stoics, integrity was not simply about honesty, but about unwavering consistency between one's values and actions. It's a conscious decision to align every thought, word, and deed with one's principles, no matter how challenging the circumstances. This philosophy encourages us to view adversity not as a hindrance, but as a proving ground for our values, helping us become better, more resilient individuals. Shifting from ancient wisdom to contemporary insights, Simon Sinek provides a modern lens through which we can understand integrity. In his acclaimed book Leaders Eat Last, Sinek recounts the inspiring story of a Marine Corps officer who, during a perilous mission, chose to stay behind to protect his team, ultimately sacrificing his own life. This powerful narrative illustrates integrity in its most profound form, not just as adherence to rules, but as a commitment to values that transcend personal safety. Sinek's story is a testament to the idea that integrity means putting others' needs above your own, demonstrating strength and selflessness in the face of fear. In his numerous talks and books, Sinek explores how great leaders inspire action and trust not merely through what they say, but through what they consistently do. He emphasizes the importance of knowing your why, the underlying purpose that drives every decision. In Start With Why, Sinek explains that when individuals and organizations connect deeply with their purpose, they act with integrity almost instinctively. This alignment of beliefs and actions is what builds trust, both with others and within oneself, fostering a sense of fulfillment and strength that is unmistakable. Sinek's concept of the golden circle delves deeper into this idea. Most people communicate from the outside in starting with what they do, moving to how they do it, and finally addressing why. However, those who lead with integrity start with why and let it guide every action and decision. This approach requires deep introspection and commitment to one's values, making it a true demonstration of integrity. When you live your why, your actions resonate with authenticity and purpose, setting you apart as a leader who not only talks about values but embodies them. The lessons from both Stoicism and Simon Sinek's teachings are clear. Integrity is not about grand gestures or public declarations. It's about the consistent, everyday choices that reflect our deepest values. Whether it's being honest when a lie would be more convenient or standing up for what you believe in, even when it's unpopular, integrity demands that we stay true to ourselves and our principles. It's a quality that is rare but vital, not just for personal growth, but for building trust and credibility in every aspect of life. So how do you ensure that integrity is a defining feature of your life? Begin by understanding your own why. What are the core values that guide your decisions? Reflect on situations where you had to choose between what was easy and what was right. Did you stay true to your values? And if not, what held you back? By consistently choosing to act with integrity, you build inner strength and resilience, creating a ripple effect that influences everyone around you. Reflect on your own experiences. When have you faced a decision that tested your principles? How did it shape your sense of self? Share your story in the comments and let's build a community that celebrates strength and authenticity. By sharing, we inspire one another to live more truthfully and courageously, embodying the mental strength that comes from living with integrity. When was the last time you were confronted with a choice that challenged everything you stand for? It's often in these defining moments that our true character is revealed. Integrity is more than just making morally sound decisions, it is the bedrock of mental resilience and strength. It requires us to adhere to our core values, even when the easier path seems far more tempting. This commitment to living authentically is what separates those who merely survive from those who truly thrive, embodying the ideals of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, taught that a virtuous life is the only life worth living. He believed that integrity, alongside courage and wisdom, was essential to human flourishing. For the Stoics, integrity was not simply about honesty, but about unwavering consistency between one's values and actions. It's a conscious decision to align every thought, word, and deed with one's principles, no matter how challenging the circumstances. This philosophy encourages us to view adversity not as a hindrance, but as a proving ground for our values, helping us become better, more resilient individuals. Shifting from ancient wisdom to contemporary insights, Simon Sinek provides a modern lens through which we can understand integrity. In his acclaimed book Leaders Eat Last, Sinek recounts the inspiring story of a Marine Corps officer who, during a perilous mission, chose to stay behind to protect his team, ultimately sacrificing his own life. This powerful narrative illustrates integrity in its most profound form, not just as adherence to rules, but as a commitment to values that transcend personal safety. Sinek's story is a testament to the idea that integrity means putting others' needs above your own, demonstrating strength and selflessness in the face of fear. In his numerous talks and books, Sinek explores how great leaders inspire action and trust not merely through what they say, but through what they consistently do. He emphasizes the importance of knowing your why, the underlying purpose that drives every decision. In Start With Why, Sinek explains that when individuals and organizations connect deeply with their purpose, they act with integrity, almost instinctively. This alignment of beliefs and actions is what builds trust, both with others and within oneself, fostering a sense of fulfillment and strength that is unmistakable. Sinek's concept of the golden circle delves deeper into this idea. Most people communicate from the outside and starting with what they do, moving to how they do it, and finally addressing why. However, those who lead with integrity start with why and let it guide every action and decision. This approach requires deep introspection and commitment to one's values, making it a true demonstration of integrity. When you live your why, your actions resonate with authenticity and purpose, setting you apart as a leader who not only talks about values but embodies them. The lessons from both Stoicism and Simon Sinek's teachings are clear. Integrity is not about grand gestures or public declarations. It's about the consistent, everyday choices that reflect our deepest values. Whether it's being honest when a lie would be more convenient or standing up for what you believe in, even when it's unpopular, integrity demands that we stay true to ourselves and our principles. It's a quality that is rare but vital, not just for personal growth, but for building trust and credibility in every aspect of life. So how do you ensure that integrity is a defining feature of your life? Begin by understanding your own why. What are the core values that guide your decisions? Reflect on situations where you had to choose between what was easy and what was right. Did you stay true to your values? And if not, what held you back? By consistently choosing to act with integrity, you build inner strength and resilience, creating a ripple effect that influences everyone around you. Reflect on your own experiences. When have you faced a decision that tested your principles? How did it shape your sense of self? Share your story in the comments and let's build a community that celebrates strength and authenticity. By sharing, we inspire one another to live more truthfully and courageously, embodying the mental strength that comes from living with integrity. Today we explored the 9 signs of mental strength, all rooted in Stoic philosophy: self-awareness, perseverance, self-control, discipline, adaptability, empathy, positive thinking, continuous learning, and integrity. These traits can help you face challenges with resilience and purpose. Pick 1 or 2 to focus on and start building them today. Like, share, and subscribe for more Stoicism-inspired content. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Comment number 1 below if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.